Welcome back to Canton Contact. My next guest is here to tell us about what's coming up at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill this spring that you won't want to miss. Joining me now with all the exciting details is Performing Arts Coordinator Joe Kvoriak. Joe, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I understand that you are very new to the Village Theater and that you've been in your position for about a month. How are things going?
They're going great. They're going great. No, I first got here January 3rd, and so we're just a little bit over the month. So I've been focusing in on general day-to-day operations to understand how things are working so I don't break anything that already works, and so I can get an idea for what's happened over about the last 3 years so I can make sure that we can move in a positive way and continue to grow audiences and programming and so on and so forth. Focusing in now on a little bit of marketing and then back to programming so I can plan for the future.
Excellent. Sounds very thoughtful.
Thank
now,
you.
Where do you come to us from?
I'm coming from Wayne State University. I worked for the Maggie Allesey Department of Theater and Dance. I was on faculty there where I was the head of the MFA in Theater Management program, and I also worked on undergraduate recruitment and special events and ran all 4 of the performance venues that they maintain on campus.
Oh, how exciting. Yeah. So you've been immersed in the performing arts.
Yes, I have. For pretty much been very lucky pretty much my whole career.
And how did you get started in the performing arts?
I got started in probably I'd have to go back to when I was about 8 or 9. My sister, who's about 10 years older than me, she decided that she needed to take me on a cultural tour of the world. We didn't leave Detroit, but and so she started taking me to different arts events, visual arts, performing arts. And I was actually at the Hillberry Theater at Wayne State University seeing a production of Macbeth, and I said, this is what I want to do. And so ever since then, I've been trying to figure out ways to do that. And then when I was in college, I realized that I enjoyed the production side of things more than I did performing. And so I just kind of had an epiphany, an aha moment, and figured out different ways that I could do the management aspect of things.
Oh. Wow, how exciting.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
and the rest is history.
Yes, and the rest is history, and I'm here.
Wonderful. Now, for the folks at home who may not be familiar with the Village Theater, where exactly is it located and what sort of performances can they expect to find there?
Sure, no problem. We are located on the corner of Cherry Hill and Ridge Road, right, and nestled into Cherry Village. And you can expect to see, we have musical theater, we have regular theater, non-musical theater, we have dance performances, we host cultural events that are put on by the township. We've also had things like Second City. Their touring company has come through. We just recently had the Kishore Marionettes. So there's a whole wide variety of things to provide different entertainment opportunities for residents in the Canton community nearby.
Excellent. So it really sounds like there's something for everyone.
Correct, yes.
And what can we look forward to this spring?
Upcoming in the spring, we have one of our youth groups, Spotlight on Youth, will be performing Singing in the Rain, and that will be in mid-March. And then we also have, at the end of March, we have the Spotlight Players will be presenting Hello Dolly. And then for our music fans, we have Steve King and the Ditleys, which is actually a part of a benefit performance for the Partnership of Humanities and Arts. And then we also have on March 25th, we will have the Detroit All-Star Band Showcase, which will feature a local band, the Killer Flamingos, along with a dueling piano group and a speed artist, which should be pretty interesting. And so that should be a fun night with a little bit of something for everyone.
Wow, so you really have a broad spectrum
yes, we do.
of performances to choose from. Excellent. Yeah. And actually, we had Steve King from Steve King and the Diddleys earlier in this show.
Oh, great. Excellent.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's going to be a wonderful concert to benefit the Partnership for the Arts and Humanities.
Yes, correct.
Excellent. Now, I understand that you have a very special cultural event in the works. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, we have the Chinese Spring Festival coming up on March 11th, and that is at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $5, and it will we'll be presenting a wide variety of different instrumentalists, also modern dance, traditional dance, and then also some vocal stylings as well. So it should be a really, really good time.
Excellent. And I have attended this in the past, and it is
great.
Spectacular. The music, the costumes, the choreography.
Should be a beautiful event.
Absolutely. Now, if folks want to get tickets for that in particular or any of the other productions that you've mentioned, where can they get them?
They can get that from cantonvillagetheater.org. or they can also visit our box office Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and also call us at 734-394-5300.
Excellent. And if folks don't want to take advantage of the online ticket purchases, they can walk up to the door and get them
That's correct.
if they're available.
That's correct. Yeah, if they're available, yes.
And I understand that you also have art exhibitions every month.
We do. And right now we have a really cool exhibition called Wax in the D. And what that is, it's a collection of 15 different artists from the Metro Detroit area working in what's called an encaustic style. So what that is basically is the artists take wax and they mix it with pigment and other various materials. And then they melt it and they paint it on, and then they reheat it so that it takes different forms, different textures. It's really neat looking. It's actually a method that was taken from the ancient Greece. They used to, if you ever think of the ancient Greek warships with the different paints, that's what they use as an encaustic method to put that on. So it's very neat, and it runs through the end of the month.
Great. And the gallery is actually outside in your lobby there.
That's correct, and that can also be visited Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and of course during before and after events that we have at the theater.
Great. And on average, how many works of art are on display?
It varies on the size of the art. So next month, for example, we have a large airbrush artist that will be coming in with larger displays. But I would say right now we would probably have about 30 different pieces that are on display. And so it varies from 15 to 30, sometimes a little bit more. It just all depends. Oh,
great. And if folks want to just come check out the gallery, is there a fee to get in?
There's not. They can come in anytime they want. Yeah.
Oh, fabulous. Now, we're almost out of time, and I know you've covered a lot of exciting performances and exhibits. If folks want more information about the Village Theater at Cherry Hill, where can they learn all of these exciting details?
They can go online at cantonvillagetheater.org.
Wonderful. Well, Joe, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us the inside scoop about what's happening at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill.
All right, thank you.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.